Hi, I'm Alex. Welcome to WeveGotEars, and I'm about to make for you a Thanksgiving fall themed cocktail that I just had the idea that we could all use for this holiday season. What I've got to work with today is we've got some pomegranate juice. Didn't have cranberry juice, swapped it out. You want to use cranberry juice? Go ahead, doesn't bother me. I had some Irish whiskey. You can use bourbon, regular non-Irish whiskey if you prefer, whatever. I don't think it really matters. I wouldn't use scotch, it's up to you. Too smoky, my preference. And I got some spices here, and a little grenadine for some sweetness. So what we're gonna do to start with, got some ice, got a little mixing cup, pull off, keeps it cooler. Throw in some ice. I got my shot glass for measuring right here. And I'm gonna be measuring these out for about 2 cocktails. So I'm doubling what I normally do. If you wanna do a single cocktail, just cut everything I'm doing in half. So for 2 cocktails, I'm gonna be doing 2 shots of whiskey. Yeah, let's go 3. So it's 1.5 each. You know, those holidays. You can use a little bit more or not. It's your preference. I'm gonna add my juice. Now for the juice, I really just kind of eyeball it by the glass I'm gonna use. I just don't want to add too much or too little based on the alcohol we're having. So I'm gonna do about half. Actually, I'm gonna do about full because we're doing 2 cocktails. Pour that right in. We'll probably have a little left over. As for these spices I've got here, I have this cool little spice thing for tea. You can use probably a coffee filter if you prefer, or you can probably sprinkle them right in, but you might get a little bit of grit. I would use some kind of sieve to clean them out. To start with, I'm going to use, you can either eyeball it, or I'm going to be a little exact this time. I've got my measuring spoons. I got a quarter teaspoon I'm going to start with, and this is nutmeg, ground nutmeg. If you have regular nutmeg, you might want to get a little thing to shave it in there. Pour it right into this little shark. Got some ground ginger. All of these are going to be pretty much straight across, quarter teaspoon, and that is for 2 cocktails. You could still use the same measurements for one. It might just be a little bit strong in the smokiness. You might want to add a bit more juice, or you could just dash it in and you'll get a lot less of a potency of it. Lastly, I have some cinnamon sticks here. Now, what I'm going to do with the cinnamon sticks is actually twofold. Besides adding a piece directly into the mixer, small piece, it's not very big, closing that up, I'm going to be adding right to the glass, a nice little garnish. Don't use that one for food. And lastly, we have grenadine. Now this is just grenadine is a syrup. It's made designed kind of like with a kind of a cherry flavor pretty much in there. And I'm only going to do really like half a shot for both glasses because I don't like too much sweetness personally. Grabbing my cover glass, give it a little shake. Doesn't take much. You have a strainer, use it. I don't. So I just have to pour slower. Okay, And now the fun part, which is I get my special guest, my beautiful wife, to come out and taste this drink, and then we'll see if it's any good. Emily, would you be so kind as to join me?
I would love to, because I've been wanting this drink for literal hours. So I'm ready.
This is the way it works with those Thanksgiving cocktails. They can never come too soon. So here we go.
Oh, does this have a name?
That's a great question. I think for a drink of this theme and what I'm going for,
Festive festiveness?
festive fallness, kind of a Thanksgiving thing, but you know what? It's not for the kids because it's got the alcohol in it. So we're going to go with the adult table, where you will find this drink.
That's cute.
Thanks. All right, so cheers.
To the adult table.
To the adult table.
Okay.
Happy holidays. Not bad.
That's good.
She doesn't lie about these things.
This is really good. It tastes like fall. It tastes like fall. You can taste the sweetness and the tartness of the pomegranate. A little bit of sweetness, like from the grenadine, like cuts the tartness of the.
Yeah, a little bit, and it actually, for having a shot and a half of whiskey in there in that small glass, I actually don't taste any alcohol at all, personally.
No.
Not even an after flavor.
You don't really. You could add more whiskey.
Wow, that's up to you.
I have a serious question for you, though.
Okay, yes, please. Let me get a drink for the serious question.
With this hair color and outfit combination, do I look like a member of the Flintstones family?
Let me take a quick drink before I answer that question. Whew. Okay, to answer that question, yes! You actually look amazingly like you're dual themed, if I'm going to go with my own perspective, as both being Pebbles Flintstone and Bam Bam Rubble.
Yeah.
Like a hybrid of fashion, of styles.
Mm-hmm.
I was a Flintstones fan, obviously, so I have these opinions.
I was kind of going for like a fall color theme outfit, and then I put it on and looked at myself in this. I said, I look like I belong on a Sunday morning cartoon.
Either that or a docu-series about tigers.
And you've crossed the line, which always happens at the adult table.
Sorry, let me make another drink.
But really, this is a good drink.
Thank you. I'm quite happy with it. I hope you guys try it and enjoy it yourselves.
Maybe bring it to your Thanksgiving.
Yes. I think you'll like it. I think your guests will like it, or your family, your extended family. And you might like it more than them. But that's up to you.
Or just sit at home and like drink it yourself, because we're not supposed to go anywhere, so.
There's that too.
I keep forgetting.
It'll keep you warm, but it's not too overwhelming to feel like you can only have one and done. I would
Slides
say.
right down.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I mean.
Nice. So okay, then I guess it seems pretty positive, but what do you want to rate this at? What kind of scale do you want to give this?
Oh, golly. I honestly, like, if I went to a bar and I had this, I would order another one, and I would order it the next time I went to that place. So to me, that warrants like a 9.
A 9.
It has a lot of my favorite things in it. Cinnamon is like one of my favorite flavors. Love whiskey.
Me too.
Yeah, you got me with this one.
All right, so that's 1 for me. I guess they're not against me if I don't. It's just a 1 or 0, but it seems to be okay. If you guys like it, if you try it, you like it, please let me know. If you try it, you hate it, let me know too. I'm okay with the bad feedback. I understand not everyone's into whiskey and pomegranate and the spices or Thanksgiving. Now, also, just to throw that out there, you could drop the whiskey and it could be a kid's table drink.
I was just about to ask, could it be non-alcoholic?
If I was gonna, make this a non-alcoholic mocktail, if I was gonna swap something out, if you needed anything, maybe some ginger ale. Ginger ale instead of the whiskey, I would do, and then you could probably dial down on your grenadine because that's just extra sugar. But
I would love
flavor
that.
to personal taste.
Make it a little bubbly. You don't love anything that starts sparkling.
All right.
Like your pearly whites.
Clean.
Okay. Can you add a little?
We'll try. All right, so thank you for watching. I hope you enjoy the adult table cocktail.
Happy Thanksgiving!
Happy Thanksgiving. Stay warm, stay safe. See you soon.